Howdy y'all, this is the Butcher Man. This might be a little bumpy, just to let everybody know. Might be a little bit bumpy, just cause I'm like really out of it right now. Like, I'm not like super into like knowing what's going on, and I don't know if anybody's gonna. Why is it like that? Why are you being all weird, man? My stuff's messing up already. I don't know why it's doing that. Hopefully this will work. I'm not really sure if it will or not. I guess we'll find out. And I'm not sure I even remember all the buttons. So, yeah, this should be interesting, right? Alright, so I don't know if anybody's actually going to join me. No idea. I did schedule this yesterday, which isn't like the perfect thing, because then like people don't really get that much of a notice, I guess. Let's see. This might just be a waste of my time. I figured I'd give it a shot though, because I've had people saying, you know, where you been, man? Come talk to me or whatever. Let's see. I hate there's no like. It needs to be like a halfway between this and that. I mean, that's ridiculous. Let's go. I think Plaster and Sun seems like a good place to go. So we'll just kind of go back the way we came. If I can figure out how to drive this rig. Oh, is this thing not set up? What am I doing? It's plugged in. Hold on. I've got issues already. What's going on here? Alright, so let me see. Something unplugged that should be plugged in. Oh, I unplugged it over there. Let me see if I can fix it. Yep. Missed that part. You can hear it. That's my steering wheel starting up, which is a terrible thing to start after you've already started. I think we're probably going to give it like, I don't know, 30 minutes. I mean, I don't. Originally, I scheduled it at 2:30, and then I changed it to 3 o'clock. So maybe. That is not what I need selected. Truck simulator. Profile settings. Oh yeah, I gotta start. Yeah, no, that should be. Hold on. Stand by. Probably gotta exit this game. Probably a thing. Messing it all up. Alright, so the wheels like that. And then I just restart my game. It sounds like it might be fairly loud, but I'm not sure. That should work. Right? I really hope it works. Otherwise, I have no idea what I'm doing. That seems to be the right way. Oh yeah, I gotta turn this back on. You guys can actually see the screen. Alright, we have wheel function now. It's not very good wheel function though. I hate that dead zone. I always want to put it in there, but I don't know, it always bugs me. Where is it? that, or is it? Yeah, I think it's this. There we go. That should do it. Should fix us up. I'm still talking because I'm sure hopefully somebody will watch this in the aftermath of the Butcherman non-consequential live stream. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just sit here for like, a couple hours or something and just, drive and talk and drive and wreck. You guys seen the picture, like the thumbnail I put up for this? It's that one time. I think I was streaming when I did it. I ended up, or maybe I was recording. I can't remember. I ended up flipping an oversized load. It was crazy. What is repair, upgrade, blah blah? How does that sound? Is that good or no? I'm gonna go ahead and drive over this. Oh, too close. What is the centering? Is it 1? Yes. I can remember some of this stuff. What are lights? I think I need lights on. There we go. Got my lights. Hit 1 again. Probably take that windshield thing off. I can't really see anything. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a UE. Go back to the service station. I think that can be taken off. You know what? I did spend forever yesterday. It seemed like forever. It's probably a couple hours or whatever, trying to figure out how to get this shifter to work properly. Trying to figure out how to shift above 6th gear, and then it finally dawned on me. I looked it up online and it was like, why is it not working right? Maybe an update did something. And then I found a thing that said, make sure you don't have the 6-speed transmission in there. And it turns out I do. Let's turn that off, put the parking brake on. Can I do... I know it looks cool, but inside the truck it's terrible. Can I take that off? I'm gonna have to. I don't really have a choice. They gonna give me money? What? Oh, that's dumb. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let's go. Is there anything cool? Did they do anything cool with these trucks? Like, oh, I haven't unlocked anything really. I don't have a lot of money either. 10 grand. We need to do some missions. Well, it's not missions, jobs. Need to actually get to work. We're not going to spend any money. If there's anything new, somebody can just like send me a message or something. We'll hang out. Oh, I didn't take it off. What happened? What did I do? I hit the wrong button, didn't I? Do that. And then, oh, I gotta confirm order, don't I? You have left the city. What? How does that make any sense? I don't really know what's going on. Parking brake should have already been set. I think my wheel setup though is kind of wonky at the moment. Like, I actually have the wheel hooked to one of those like sliding keyboard things. You know? That's really not ideal. Which one is this? This way? I know you can like see people. Oops. Alright, now we can see. Now our lights are off. It's ridiculous. Okay, brights. Alright, so that's a yield. I can go ahead and go through that. We We really need people to like come in here and like check out this like atrocious driving. I'm speeding. What if I can get this like floating shifter thing? If I can float the gears. That's what I'm trying to say. Floated that one. That was pretty good. Very dark and ominous. Alright, so my plan was that I was going to have music. It was going to be amazing. I was going to have a bunch of music, you know, as we usually do. Probably the same stuff you guys have probably heard 100 times. But it's been like 6 months or something crazy since I've even done anything. But, yeah, since I haven't done anything forever, then, you know, things have gotten messed up. You know, to the point where apparently my external hard drive where my music is stored no longer works. So I'm kind of, like, up the creek on that one. I need to figure out some way of, like, rigging up something to like maybe make this drawer, this sliding thing, keyboard thing, not move. Are all of these gonna be yellow lights? Like flashing yellow? Seems a little crazy to me. That they all be flashing yellow. I can't remember how many people it said were online. Not really that many. Turn left here on it, yeah. Did I stop in the middle of the road? That wasn't a very good downshift. Maybe I'll just use my clutch. It might work out better. What do we got? External contracts? Using your own equipment. Record of these deliveries is stored in your World of Trucks profile. I don't know what that means. Use your own equipment, load the freight, and deliver it safe and sound. What does that mean? Oh, profile is not connected to the World of Trucks. Never mind. There's also no loads going anywhere. Okay. Is that normal? Can't really remember. Do I need to just like go somewhere else? Or am I like messing something up maybe? What did I just do? Killed it somehow. Alright, so we're not off to a very good... There's a load right there. How can I not pick that up? Or is that like a World of Trucks load? Need people in here that know this game. Ooh. There's a... Oh, there it is. Was that there before? I don't think I was there before. Excavator. Let's see. Excavator. 19 tons? That doesn't sound right. That must be a really small excavator. We'll take the job anyway. Why not? Whoops. Forgot I had it in gear. I'm not like a pro back in person right now. And I can't see anything from the pipes. Very small mirror. Whoops. How would you even put that there? I know it's a terrible backing job, but it's not hooking up for some reason. What is going on here? Oh. Alright, we're gonna have to do it like this. It was like stalling out on me. What is... Yes. Alright, what do we have? That's a pretty good sized excavator for only being 19 tons. And looks like a good sized excavator. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, it just has a really big boom and stuff on it as well. Let's set out. How much fuel do I have? Where's that at? Oh, okay. I should be good. I think. I don't need to rest or anything, I don't think. Going in third gear. The RPMs don't drop that fast. It's supposed to, like, if I remember right, it's supposed to go down 5,000. Jens Quartz. What's up, brother? How's it going? I know, dude. Isn't that a sweet truck? I, like, worked on this thing forever, like, a long time ago. I haven't really done much with it lately, though. I haven't been on YouTube in... I'll bet it's been 6 months. I'll bet it has. Everybody keeps asking me to come back and do some stuff, so I came back to do some stuff. See how many people show up. I'm just going to have to use the clutch. I don't think this thing floats gears properly. At least I don't think so. I haven't seen any other truck, but I don't think there's that many people online. Maybe 100 and something. I don't really remember that much about multiplayer. I didn't do a whole lot of it. It looks like I'm gonna have to turn left up here. I'm looking at my GPS. This is a sweet truck. I was so happy, like when I was playing ATS a long time ago when they added this truck, I was like super stoked that they'd added this truck. I'm pretty sure they have proximity CBs now too, don't they? I don't even know. I'm like way out of the game at the moment. Very well. Are you American or English? I'm from Holland. I'm American. I'm from the U.S. The U.S. of A. I don't think I could make it in England. I don't think I speak very proper English. Pretty sure they'd probably kick me out. That's probably most Americans though. Like, England people like say that Americans don't speak very good English. I don't think. We don't speak the proper. We speak American English. What is this? I don't know if I can even say that. Felisberto Intellecto. I am Mozambican. Oh, you're from Mozambique. That's cool, man. What's the weather like over there right now? Is it winter or summer? I don't even know. I'm very bad at geography. Like, I don't even know where that is. you know, I don't know where most countries are. I mean, I honestly have trouble like telling you where like any state is. You know, which most people around the world understand that. Like, you know, I don't think most of them expect Americans to know where like every state is. Just because like America, like if you compare America, Jen's Courts. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Thanks for the sub. That was Mr. Waddles, by the way. If you guys don't know who Mr. Waddles is, that's what we call him. He shows up when people hit that sub button. At least if I'm streaming. But yeah, if you compare America to Europe, at least in my mind, that's how it works. Like Europe is just a bunch of different countries put together. Well, America is nothing more than just a bunch of states put into one country. So, I don't know. I suppose Europeans probably know like all the countries and stuff. Maybe they travel around. Even though America is all one country, we don't really travel that much. I think I heard a survey a while back that said that like only like 45% of, or like 60% of Americans have only been to like 2 states or less, or 3 states or less, or something like that. I've been to like 6 or 7, so apparently I'm like well above average. Let's see. I am from South Africa. Dude, that's cool, man. I've always wanted to go to like Africa. Okay, so now since you're here, what's the deal? Okay, like is South Africa, is that like a different country, or is it like, is there like a North Africa, or is it just Africa and South Africa, or do you just call it South Africa because you live in the southern part of Africa? That's probably sounds really complicated, but for some reason in my mind I understand it. Like I always hear people, like I've heard, like you see in movies and stuff, and they're like South Africa, and I'm just like, is that a different country? I don't know. We'll wait, see what he says. This is one of the best things I love, like this is one of the things I love about YouTube, is that like when I get to talk to you guys on the other side of the world, I can ask questions and you can answer them. Or you can ask questions and I can answer them, even though I may not even know. Oh, I've got to exit here apparently. Europe is just a bunch of bad countries. I have one dream, and that is living in America. Let's see. I want this game. You play Euro Truck Simulator? Dude, I'm like, I'm kind of torn on American Truck Simulator. Like, I'm sure it's like fairly difficult making all these states and stuff. But I really wish that when they released it, they had more. You know, because there's 50 states that's supposed to be in this eventually. You know, so I really wish like when they released it, they would have had like 10. You know, 10 states all drawn out. You know, all on the game. You know, I think what did it start with, like 2? You know, I mean, you got a long ways to go if you're going to start with 2. I mean, you're what? 25%? Well, not even 25%. What is that? 4% done. If I can do my math really quick. I'm not great at math either. Just, I went to school, but some of it didn't sink in. So your one dream is to live in America. What do you like so much about America? I mean, what do you dislike about Europe but you like about America? Let's go with that. What is it that's so desirable about America? I kind of ask this because, like, I hear people say that, and I know people say that, and, like, people around the world want to live here. And I know, like, I understand what, you know, why they would want to live here, but, you know, it's always one of those things that if I ask you and you tell me, then it makes more sense. You know, it's not just me assuming that, you know, this is why you want to live here. You know, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. If you guys are wondering, I do ramble a lot when I do this, when I stream and stuff. Just because, I don't know, in my mind it makes it more entertaining. Just gotta be careful. Man, I'm pretty sure I was streaming when I flipped that truck in the thumbnail. I'm pretty sure I was streaming when I flipped that truck. Because I was probably talking and like paying attention, like reading the chat, and then I looked down and I'm doing like 70, about to go around a tight corner. And then I just, right on its side. Like right now I'm doing 44 and a 70 while I'm talking. Which is pretty normal. If you ask my wife, that's how it works. If I'm driving anywhere and I'm talking to her and having a conversation, I'll start slowing down. Like a lot of people start speeding up, I'll be slowing down. Like the normal speed limit's like 55 or 70 on the interstate. I'll be doing like 20 under and just kind of cruising. You'll be like hitting me on the shoulder going, what are you doing? Like, speed up. Like, I can't help it. My natural desire is when I start talking and not paying attention, then I start slowing down. Might have to loosen my centering spring a little bit. This like slidey thing is not handling it very well. Loan installment. What? I have loans? What is going on here? Oh, I just noticed I have a GPS in my dash. Why don't I use that? Maybe there's less information. I've got $3. Actually, I think I have negative $3. Better shift. I'll overheat this big old engine. South Africa is a country of continent Africa. Ooh. I think we're gonna go to the smart route. We're gonna back up. Alright, so since I wasn't paying attention and I wasn't like preparing for it, then what we need to do is back up and then swing over here just to make sure we're like perfectly straight with this crossing. I think it helped. I don't think I'd have made it if I hadn't backed up. I'm pretty sure it would have ruined me. I also have a dream of knowing America. Who is American here? I am. What is the deal? Job delivery. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this. Where do you need it? Let's play it safe. Sorry, I'm in a hurry now. Skip. We don't want to skip it. We don't want to play it safe either. We're like skilled driver. Boom. So we need to somehow find our way around there and come back. Which is kind of difficult if you don't actually know the thing. It looks like it's probably up there. Hope it's not behind this building. What do these cameras do? Oh, there it is, up there. Okay. You can't actually... Oh, yeah, you can see it, I guess. Okay, so we should be able to just swing around there? Hope. Let's try it. We can do this. South Africa is a country in the continent of Africa. Okay. Geography lesson for the day. Whoa. Scraping my bumper, man. Alright, so I need to go this way? I think. Yep, there it is. do want to know one thing, like in Euro Truck, I'm not really fond of the cab over style, but it's a lot easier to like know that you're not about to hit the wall or something. Really? I think it got hardly a low gear at all. Alright, let's see if we can back her in here. They don't give you a whole lot of room, do they? Alright, so I need to go... Will that work? Will they be satisfied? Yep, they'll be satisfied. Put the parking brake. Unhook the trailer. That was cool, man. It said, you know, you have to wait for it to like lower the legs and then unhook the fifth wheel. All that stuff. Do you want to help my friend? I always have a dream of knowing America. What do you mean, do I want to help your friend? Oh, do you want to help my friend? Well, I guess I'm not understanding what you're trying to say. Alright, let's see. Base reward, $4,331. 40 experience points for parking. High value cargo bonus. That's pretty good. We're almost to level 16. What is this? $6,000. So we have money now. Sweet. Where's my loan? How much of a loan do I have? Oh, that's a lot of money. I owe $451,000. Wow. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, how's that? I bet this has something to do with multiplayer, doesn't it? Because duration in days, I'm on 3,452 out of 56. So I'm sure I'm getting raped on the interest charges. I should really be playing single player more often, shouldn't I? That's terrible. Alright, well, I guess the only thing we can do is go get another load. Go haul some more cargo. See if they'll give us another load here if we gotta go somewhere else. There's a box. There's a couple trailers there. I sure take it out of gear. Alright, let's see. Freight market. 18 tons of sand, 13 tons of silica, or 17 tons of limestone. What's this mark here? What does that mean? I don't even know. What's my rest area situation? Whoa. Didn't set my parking brake. What is that? What's this? Currently have no delivery job. These buttons? Not what I wanted. Okay, so that's the mirrors. Oh, I don't think I have to rest in single player, do I? Or multiplayer, I should say. Alright, I was like all worried that I had to rest or something. Okay, let's see. Carson City to San Diego. That one's 20 grand. We've got to take the 20 grand. Nice truck, man. Thanks, Baron. Baron YT. How's it going, brother? Welcome to the stream. Head towards the green. I don't run into this barrier. Alright, let's go pick up. I think it was, what is it, sand? I think it's sand. But I can back up underneath this one a lot easier than the other one. Because this one, like, this construction site actually left space. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, see, I've got a really nice truck, but apparently I'm, like, super far in debt. Which, I haven't played this game in forever, so I didn't know that. Yeah, apparently I'm, like, really far in debt. So I need to just get trucking. Probably not the wisest way to go. No, it's not. You don't really have much of a choice but to go this way. Out and around. Other than that little bump, we made it. Alright, let's get her moving. $222. What's up, brother? Nice to see me back. You too, man. Thanks for stopping in. Have I played Flight Simulator? I don't think so. I tried out Train Simulator. Not really a fan of that. I've heard Flight Simulator is like super complicated. I think. If I remember right. I'm pretty sure like most of what I've heard is that Flight Simulator is like super complicated. Daniel Williams. Welcome to the channel, man. Thank you. Thank you for the subscription. I'm sure 222 remembers who that is. That cow. Can you tell me? That's the trick. Can you tell me the name of the cow? I don't know if he remembers or not. I can't remember. Like, it's hard to remember who all used to hang out with me a lot and who didn't, and you know who would actually know the name of the cow and whatnot. It is a cool cow, though. Maybe I should make it to where it like stays up there a little bit longer. Not like a longer moo, but where the picture stays a little bit longer or whatever. Dude, I'm really rusty. I am super rusty right now. It took me, I think it took me like 2 hours last night trying to figure out like how to stream, basically. Trying to remember exactly how to do it. You know, what I needed to do and all that. Just gotta make sure not to like wreck and not to flip my truck over, lose all my sand. If I'm not mistaken, there's no resting in multiplayer, right? Because like resting's not really gonna do anything for you. The clock just keeps ticking. what made you come back? I don't know, man. I mean, people kept asking me. People were asking to see me and stuff, so I figured, you know, I'll give it a shot. I've been really busy, but I'm like, well, I was like, I've got time, you know, and I've got people staying on the channel. You know, my subscribers have went up, you know, I think probably 50 people since I even stopped doing it. GT Ninja, welcome to the stream, brother. Thank you very much. That's actually 3 subscribers since I started the stream. I'm pretty happy right now. But yeah, I'm kind of missing it. I've been really busy. I was gonna like try to work it up so I could put some pictures and stuff on here, but still can't figure out how to. I can't remember how to do that either. I was gonna put up pictures of our chickens, of our beehives, like the new flooring I've had put in, like all the stuff I've been really busy with. You know, so I do apologize for all that. I do really enjoy doing YouTube, but sometimes things take precedence, you know, which I know all of you guys understand that. I really do. You know, YouTube is fun, but, you know, when it comes to having to do things around the house, I work 40 hours, you know, I work a, you know, regular job. But I know people understand that, so it's not really a big deal. You know, I do appreciate people like asking me, you know, hey, can you come back, or can you do a video, or can you do live stream? So I figured if I'm gonna do anything, I might as well do a live stream, mainly because I don't even remember how to edit a video. I've been away from it so long. I have been playing a few games, you know, so I'd like to start doing some streaming on a regular basis, like not really necessarily a regular basis. But, you know, from time to time, you know, it'd be great if I could do it twice a week, but like once a week or something like that might be kind of a good place to start. Let's see. Do I know how to do the cruise control? I think I do. Need to set it at 55. Oop, that's not it. I don't think that's it either. Is this it? No, that's not it. I have no idea. Maybe it's this button. What does this button do? I think that's the cruise control. Is it? Yeah. I think I just set the cruise control. Now I forgot what I was trying to do. What I was trying to say. Because I like got on that rant about cruise control. Well, that was cruise control, I thought. Now it's not working. But yeah, like I was saying, now that I thought of what I was actually saying, is I'd like to start streaming, you know, every so often. And what time is it? I don't know. 3 something? 3:42 in the afternoon. 3:42 p.m. But I would like to start streaming and probably doing different games. You know, I like Farming Simulator still, don't get me wrong. I still like it, but it takes a lot of time. You know, Farming Simulator takes so much time to like prep and stuff that it's just, I don't think I could do it. Not efficiently and not like enough with entertainment value. Because I wouldn't be like as devoted to it as I used to. So, I've been playing games though. Let's see, I've been playing... Actually, I guess here recently, the main thing I've been playing is Battlegrounds. Which isn't really like, on my YouTube channel, it's not really normal, I guess I could say. It's not really the genre I normally go for, especially for putting on YouTube. Like, I know I did Heroes and Generals for a bit. You know, the main thing is I've been playing Battlegrounds, and it's fun. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys actually have that game, or have played it, or seen videos on it. You've probably seen videos on it, but it is a blast. It's definitely, like, heart-pumping, will, like, knock you on your, you know, on your butt, sort of thing. But it is fun. I'm thinking about trying to do a stream on that sometime, but like I don't know if my rig can actually handle it. I don't know if my computer can like handle it. Ooh, it's 6:50 a.m. Is it really? 2:22. Oh, better pay attention. Um, 6:50 a.m. So you're like way on the other side of the world. If it's 3 something here, you're like a long ways ahead of me. That's crazy, man. My apologies. It's kind of unfortunate. Is it like, I'm guessing it's probably Tuesday morning for you then. This was kind of random. I mean, I know, what was I thinking? Like, used to I'd do streams at like 3 o'clock, and it worked out for a lot of people. You know, but I'm assuming since it's like 7 a.m. for you, and you're probably like, I don't know how old you are, but maybe you're like prepping to go to school or to work or something like that. I think that's my cruise control. I'm still really trying to figure these. I'm pretty sure that's my cruise control button. Yeah, it is. Okay. That works. What do we got? Aus. Like Australia. Is that what you're trying to say? Australia? I was just explaining to them a little bit ago that I'm like terrible with geography. So I'm assuming AUS means Australia. I've always wanted to go there too. The one guy said he's from Africa. Felice Berto. I think that was who it was. Said he was from South Africa. Difference. But yeah, dude, I'd love to go to Australia. Me and the wife have planned to go in there at some point. As a vacation. Just because it would be really, really cool. You're 13. So you prepping to go to school then? What time do you start school over there? Like 8:30 or 9 or something? I know over here it keeps changing. Like when I was a kid, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock you were in the classroom, you were sitting down, the teacher was talking. But that's been, 10, 15 years ago. And ever since then they've started changing everything. Now kids don't start until 8:30 or 9 o'clock or something like that. So they can get rest, is what they say. Which doesn't make any sense, because school is supposed to prepare you for life. I hate to get all like, up into it and stuff, but like school is supposed to prepare you for life. And I can assure you, when you get a job, your boss is not going to say, well, you can come in at like, whatever time you want, as long as you're comfortable. No, he's going to be like, you need to be here at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. I start work at 6 o'clock. That's what my boss wants. So that's just kind of, it's always bugged me that they've changed the times of it just so that, kids are more comfortable, but it's not really preparing them for life if they don't have to come to school until, 9 o'clock. Because the normal work day starts at 8. So like if they had to start at 8 every day, 8 o'clock, then they're going to be used to it. By the time they actually get out of school, a job is going to be a piece of cake. Because they're going to be so used to getting up and getting ready and being wherever they got to be at 8 o'clock that it's not going to be a problem. You get a job, you be there at 8. I do got to say though, I'm very happy that people have come in here. That people have come in to join me and to hang out. I could have sat here for like an hour or two with nobody. Nobody. I've done that before, and it's not very fun. Is that a helicopter? It was a helicopter. That's cool. But I've done that before, and it's not fun. It really isn't. I haven't seen another truck on the road at all. Which is a little crazy. It always concerns me. I always get like worried that I've like messed something up and I'm not like on the right server, or I've somehow messed it up and I'm in single player. But there's no cars, so obviously I'm not in single player. I've just not seen these trucks. Maybe after our next load we'll check a map. See where we are. I know we're heading to San Diego. Where's this button? San Diego, yeah. So we should be good. I mean, we should see. We should be good We should see people in San Diego, I think. What are my rig specs? If you're talking about my computer, I guess. Let's see. My CPU is a i5-3570. I want to say, I got it written down right here. An i5-3570 with 3.4 gigahertz. And then I have a Radeon 7850 graphics card. And then, what else is there? 8 gigabytes of RAM, I think. I think that's the main stuff. I can't remember how big the hard drive is. It's not real big, I don't think. That's like the main stuff, though. The processor, the graphics card, and the I can't remember the other thing I said was, but I think that's the main thing. I am excited, though. I actually just bought a new graphics card today. I just paid for it on eBay a little bit ago. It's gonna be shipped to me. I don't know when, but it'll get shipped to me at some point. I'm really excited. Really excited. Because I kept asking people, you know, hey, is this graphics card better than my graphics card? Whoa, that corner's really tight. I really don't want to flip my truck. I don't have enough money to be paying to fix my truck or to tow it, for that matter. But I ordered a new graphics card. And the new graphics card is a GTX 980 classified, which, from what I've gathered, like everything I found online and stuff, that's a pretty decent graphics card. I asked some people in a stream the other day if the 980 classified or the 980 itself would be better than my Radeon 7850, and the guy's like, well, I don't know about the Radeon. He's like, but the 980 is a beast. So, and I've looked it up. I've done everything I need to do to make sure. I haven't checked the power supply, but I can always probably buy another one of those. There should be enough power supply in there, I would think. I think the only problem I have is I have to remove my CD-ROM tray from my computer, because the GTX 980 is like really tall. I think the Radeon I have is like 4.6 inches, and then which it doesn't really barely fit in there. There's a little bit of space, like a quarter of an inch or something, but it's 4.6, and the GTX is like 5.9 or something like that. So an inch and a half, basically, is what I'm looking at. Almost exactly an inch and a half. And 1.4 inches or 1.3 inches. So that's a pretty drastic difference, if you think about it, trying to change one thing out in a computer. But I did figure out that if I just take my CD-ROM tray out, I'm good. I've got space, and I don't use it anyway, so it's not really a big deal. It's probably just dragging my system down anyway. I'm not really a computer whiz, so I'm really hoping it works out. If it does turn out that it's not better, I'm gonna be upset. Like, I didn't pay a whole lot for it, but I paid money for it. You know, I'm kind of hoping I can just sell my old graphics card. You know, get me a little bit of money back. Or slow down. I don't know. I guess I can't say that. I'm not too worried about the speed. In real life, you know, most of you guys, everybody in the chat wouldn't know this because I don't think anybody's from America, but I guess that's a good question. How does it work over there? Because over here, if I'm driving and I'm in a 55 mile per hour zone, like here, this is 55, I'll normally drive like 60 or 65, you know, 5 to 10 over, and that's normal. That's how fast traffic goes, you know, and the cops know that. Like, the cops are like, you know, whatever, you know, unless you're doing like 15 over, most of the cops won't care. You know, they just kind of ignore it and let you go. Like, on the interstates, the speed is 70. Most people do 75 or 80. You know, the people that get pulled over, they're doing like 90 plus, you know, 100 plus miles per hour, not kilometers, miles per hour. I don't even know what that is in kilometers per hour. It's probably really fast if you're doing 100 miles per hour. What would that be, like 180 or something like that kilometers? Maybe Maybe it's on my dash. Can't really see it. I do really like this 6-speed transmission though. Not a whole lot of shifting going on. Which means like I'm not like jerking everything all over the place. But I did explain earlier, I now have my steering wheel like temporarily, you know, only while I'm streaming, it's getting hooked to a like one of those trays that your keyboard sits on and slides in and out. Please check, which is not something or other. Interchange. I wonder if this like reset, because I swear I haven't been everywhere obviously, but I've been around. I've driven on this in this game. Something I would like to get though is like the VR headset. I don't know if it works for it. ATS, but oh, there's somebody. He was like off the road, but I don't know how to honk. What's the honk button? Is it 0? No. Is there a honk button? I think there is. Anybody know the honk button? Not H, is it? That's the terrible horn. Where's my air horn? Anybody tell me where my air horn is? And we've seen a truck though. We now know that we are definitely in multiplayer. I guess the 5 to 10 over is generally like in a car. Like trucks normally stick between 0 and 5, so like in a 55 zone they'll do like 55 to 60, kind of like push that threshold, you know, just because like you get paid by the mile, so basically the faster you can drive the better. But there are some states over here that the statewide speed limit for semis is 55. It doesn't even matter, like if you're on an interstate, if you're on a highway, the max is 55 no matter what. You know, but then like some states it's whatever the speed limit sign is. Like here it's 70. You know, trucks can drive 70. But in a lot of states it's 55. For safety, I guess. A little crazy like that, you know what I'm saying? I think if I had a VR headset, it'd be so much better. I don't know how it would be like viewing for you guys though. I still got fuel. Okay. I don't know how it'd be viewing for you guys, because I think like if you're streaming that, like it might look cool to me, but it may not look good to you guys. So I don't know. I think it'd be cool though, because then like when you turn your head, you can like look all around and stuff. So it might be interesting. Pay attention through here. Up and down hills and around corners and flipping my truck over. That sort of stuff. We don't want to do that. I know the load wouldn't actually literally fall out, but you know, realistically it would. I need to figure out where the air horn is. That's the lights. That's the wipers. I'm just gonna stop pushing buttons. I'll end up hitting something bad. It's a terrible curve. Okay. About to get on the interstate. I kind of wonder if they're going to actually do that though. I've always kind of wondered that about American Truck Simulator. Like, I know it's being made by people in Europe. Okay, so the one thing I wonder about is how involved are they actually getting in, you know, state-to-state laws making this game. You know, I know, like, weights are kind of a big deal over here. Like, your truck can only weigh so much and whatnot. And I don't expect them to get into that, just because I'm assuming when you get an oversized load, I mean, you're just going to end up getting a permit anyway. But, like, as far as the speed limit and as far as some other stuff, I don't even know, like, what they would include in it, but the speed limit state to state changes. So, I would assume they're probably going to do something with that. I don't think I would, if I was in a semi doing this, I don't think I would switch over to that lane. I'd just stay in this one. Because I know I see I gotta go straight up there. I could not get my force feedback to work though. I'm kind of upset about that. If you don't know what that is, and force feedback is basically like, like when you hit a bump, it vibrates the steering wheel. You know, it makes it more realistic. So it's kind of nice. Maybe we can do this without wrecking. That button again. Before making screenshots, you have to stop your truck. What kind of stuff is that? Holy crap. Oh man. Guess if I want screenshots of me moving, I'll have to do it in single player. That's crazy, man. I don't know, why would they set it like that? You can't do screenshots while driving. Maybe somebody on the side of the road took a picture of you while you were driving by and then sent it to you. I mean, that's plausible, right? Feasible. How often do my loan installments come out? It's every day, right? At like a certain time or something? Yeah, I have forgotten so much about this game. It is crazy. There we go. We'll set some cruise control. Oh, just kind of chill. We're on I-5, so shouldn't be any like crazy corners or nothing. The one thing I do like about ATS, like American Truck Sim, is versus like a Euro truck, is like when you come up to a thing like this, I know there's going to be two lanes. There will hardly ever be to where like you're in this lane and the sign makes it look like you're going straight, but you actually have to turn. Otherwise you hit a barrier. That always bugged me. Because they, like the signs they put up in ETS, it always made it look like you were like gonna go straight. You could go straight in the right lane. But that's just not how it was. See, we gotta go straight up there still. And keep it between the lines. Yeah, I think for the most part, me getting a graphics card isn't only because my card isn't that great. Like, it is pretty good, but I think it's starting to wear out. I don't know how long it normally takes them to wear out, but it is a few years old. I bought it in 2013. So it's like, I think it's like 3.5 years old or something. Something like that. So it is starting to wear out. Like, I know. It's like running 2 screens on it on a normal basis. My second screen keeps like blacking out on me. I think it's because the graphics card just, it has a hard time handling it sometimes. At least I think that's, it's either that or my cable's going bad. Because I have a HDMI cable going to a television. But it might also be the fact that the screen number 2 is a television, not a computer screen. Well, there's a guy over there somewhere. Oh, right there, parked. This guy parked right there. That's exciting. I need to figure out my air horn. Well, you guys need to tell me what an air horn is. I guess you can't tell me by the time I reach my next destination, then I'll just look it up, I guess. I really don't know why anybody'd ever, like, to me it seems like this is the truck. Like, I'm a big Kenworth fan though. Not big fan, but I do enjoy them. The older models like this. We're over an hour into the stream. And we're doing good. I've got, what, 3 subs? That's actually amazing for me. It's like a super high number for me. It may not seem that way, but I remember, you know, I always used to, like, I get excited because I get like 1 sub. And I'm like, yes! Like, I got a sub. You know, but now it's like I do a stream, it's like I get 3 subs. You know, I could be like, well, maybe I need to take a 6-month break every so often anyway. But I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to leave it the way it is. I do think before the next stream, though, I need to figure out my music situation. Figure out how to do that. That way we can actually have music going in the next stream. Especially if we're trying to do, like, American Truck Sim. If we end up doing Battlegrounds, I don't really need music. Like, I watched a stream the other day, the guy was playing music, and it kind of bugged me. And it's not to say that it was bad, but, like, when I watch videos about Battlegrounds, I always wear a headset, you know, because it's more like you can hear the direction the shots are coming from, you can hear footsteps, you know, that sort of stuff. Like, you can hear what he hears. But then, like, when he plays music, you can't really hear what he hears, because the music actually takes over for it. That right there reminds me of a time that I actually got stuck on an on-ramp, or an off-ramp, because my truck didn't have enough power to actually get it up the hill. This one, though, this thing's got a beast in it. Got a red light. See if I can roll it. It's a common practice with truck drivers, is to roll it. I'm not gonna be able to roll it there, am I? Nope, that light's not changing green. Not changing. Oh, come on, light. You should have been faster than that. Typically, if it is possible, then you'll do what they call rolling a light. It doesn't mean you're rolling through the light, but it means, it basically means you sit there and, like, keep it in first gear and just kind of, like, or like a low gear. Like mine is first since it's only a 6-speed. But you'll just keep it in gear and just kind of slowly inch toward it like I was doing. And then as soon as it like changes, then you go. Let's see. You have an i5 8GB DDR3. No GPU. Windows. I have Windows 7. You would need like an i7 and 32GB RAM for VR. Oh, you mean to run that GTX? Guess I can go. I need to wait for the light. I don't think I've seen any videos from you. I would need an i7. See, I've read that too, but I've also found blogs, like, I guess you call them blogs. It's where people ask questions and then other people answer. People asking if, like, the i5 3570 I have would bottleneck the GTX. And, like, a whole bunch of people said no. You know, the GTX, or the i5 3570 is a beast of a CPU. But, I mean, at the worst end, then the CPU will be what's slowing me down, not my graphics card. 32 gigabytes RAM. 32 gigabytes RAM. Like, 32 gigabytes in the video card, or like 32 gigabytes RAM in the computer. Because 32 gigs sounds like an insane amount. Like, I don't know anybody that has that much. I mean, 16 is a pretty high amount. Now, I don't know that much about computers, though. Really, I mean, my main thing is I'm going to buy, like, I bought the graphics card. I'm going to put it in my computer. We're going to see if it works. And that's about as far as it goes. Like, I know how to uninstall mine and put the new one in. That's about all I know. If it doesn't work, then I don't really know. I don't know what to do after that. I don't really want to buy more components, you know, because then I'd basically be building a new computer, and I don't want to do that. Like, not yet. I do have a plan to start saving for a new computer, and buying a new one here in a couple of years or something. Like a really, really good one, like with a 1080, GTX 1080 or 1180 or whatever they've come out with by then. Oh, that looks like it might be difficult. We're gonna do it anyway. What's this look like? Let's see. I think we kind of whip it around and then back into that space, like right there, and then kind of pull out this way and then back over there. It'd probably be best, because I don't think we'd get this big rig over there in the way it needs to be done. You know, someone had 64 gigabytes RAM? I don't, like, that just sounds like way too much. I mean, I only have 8, and I really want 16, but, I mean, my 8 works. I'm not really that concerned about it. Maybe I should, no, I should, can I pull up in there? No, there's a chain there. I think I've tried that before, in this particular style of docking procedure. I think I'm even gonna make it. Nope, I'm not gonna make it. Oh crap. You know someone who had 64 gigabytes of RAM for farm sim. I mean that's extremely unnecessary. I mean, farm sim I think only requires like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe the guy didn't have an understanding of what RAM is for. Because my understanding of RAM is that, you know, RAM is what allows you to run multiple programs at once. Right? This is probably a terrible way to back this thing in. I ended up running out of time to deliver it just by trying to back it in here. i7 and two GTX 1080s. What? Wow. This is terrible. Taking me forever. It's kind of a tough spot to get into with this big old truck, though. I am gonna get it sometime today. Oh man. There's some videos on how to back a trailer to help me. Well, thank you, Tom. That was horrific. Like, I mean, my big thing with it is, like, I know how to back a trailer. You know, obviously it's tougher on a video game than it is in real life. But, like, getting into this yard seems like it would just be, you know, it's terribly hard. I want to see what this guy does. Okay. $20,000. That's really good. Oh, wait. Go long distance. That way we can drive further. Who's your daddy? In there. Oh, no, he just parked it right there. Dude, this yard is like super hard to get into. I just don't know how you would, like, without doing it the way I did it, I don't know how else you would back it in there. I mean, do you have suggestions? Because, like, it wouldn't be so bad. Like, if you had a snub-nosed truck, like a cab over, like one of the European trucks, it wouldn't be so bad. Like, just driving down there, taking the turn really tight, and then coming in. You know, it wouldn't be that bad. What did you just do? Did you just get a... You just get a load like that? I had a hard time as well, but there was one that showed me how to turn the trailer in a tight spot like that. Can you U-turn in this yard? With this truck though. Like, the big difference is, like, it has to, like, if you're gonna U-turn, like, if you're saying you can U-turn, it has to be with this truck. I mean, if I had, like I was saying, if I had the cab over, like one of the European trucks, it wouldn't be hard. Like, I could do it. You could do it all day. Like, you could sit here and just do donuts in this yard with that truck. But the big difference is can you do it with this truck? But if you say we can do it, we're gonna do it. We're gonna try it. But you gotta like remember that the first crew. I tell you what, just for experimental purposes, we're gonna try it. I'm gonna come in from the outside. His videos. Alright, we're gonna try it. It's probably right. I was just probably just not gonna try it. Alright, let's say we're gonna try to park it like that. And you know, that way next time we get a trailer we can do it. So if I was gonna do that, I would probably come in just like this, hugging this wall. That way I can like, which is harder from in the cab, but basically you hug this wall, stay over here, and then you come over here like this, and then your trailer should be fairly close straight behind you. And then if you just hug these trailers, and then like once you get down here to the end, if you cut it really hard, like so, like that's as hard over as I can cut it. Oops, crap, 2% damage. Like, I mean, you'd have to experiment with having a trailer on, but I'm sure you could probably, I don't know where the trailer would be right now. It'd probably be about 90 degrees off the truck. Yeah, you could do it. I mean, it's possible. I guess I could have done it that way. And then once you get to this point, you just kind of like straighten it out. Or whatever. You probably have to go all the way up to the front. But the less spec, i3. Did that guy like order a trailer from like in here? Can you do that like if you're actually in the yard already? I don't know how that works. I don't know what he did. I thought you had to go to this thing and press enter. Maybe not. The first crew. I might look that up just to see how he does it. Like I did it. That's the only way I know to do it. But I mean, it's. Oh, he says exactly. Okay. So yeah, like I hadn't really thought of that. Like just because if you have the trailer on, right? Like. I've driven truck before, so I have this like, it's a little different if you've actually driven a truck. I don't know about the first crew people, but if you've actually driven a truck, you have a different mindset as to what you can and cannot do. Okay, because like, basically, I know it's a video game, but I still have a trucker mindset when I'm driving. So like when I pull up there and I see, hey, that's the parking spot I got to be in, it's got to be like that. My first instinct is not to like, you know, I would never think I could go in there and do a U-turn. Because of the fact that like once you get in there, if it was real life, once you get in there, you know, and you try to do that, if you get jackknifed, you're stuck. I mean, you're literally just stuck in there. You're gonna have to unhook the trailer and have somebody else come push it out of the way. I mean, so to me, like that's, you know, I always try to plan it out to where what would I do in real life. So that's just kind of me, I guess. That's the way I do it. Let's just haul some gravel. I don't think it really makes a difference much, you know, what we haul and what we don't haul, and you know, we are hauling stuff, we're making money, we're not traveling to somewhere else to get a load. Yeah, I've gotta kind of do one of these numbers. Is that, yeah, it's that trailer right there, I think. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, I could have done it that way, but my first, like, that would not be my first instinct, is to try to, like, bring it in like that. But, I don't know, we can always try that next time. Watch his videos. In-game driving a bit different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. I guess, like, I could probably... about my setup. I don't know if you guys seen that, but I was about to catch that trailer on that other trailer sitting back there. Yeah, in-game driving is much different, much different. But like I was saying, like you have that mindset as to what you can and can't do, you know, and it kind of controls you in a way. But we can try random stuff like that. I mean, the worst case scenario, I think you can just unhook it and, you know, say you're done or something like that, I think. Or just do a whole bunch of maneuvering to back up and redo it. Oh, curved it. Curved it. I didn't swing wide enough. Really appreciate the suggestion though, Tom. Really do. I'll probably, if I remember, I wrote it down, so I'll try looking it up, see what that guy's doing. I don't know, we made it in there, it didn't take forever. It'd take me absolutely all day. That's just a terrible spot though, I mean, usually, I think, in real life, you would never try to ask somebody that drives a truck like this to park in a spot like that. You know, that's just not how it works. You know, normally you would have like a little bitty, you know, transporter semi. That company would own one. You would just come and drop the trailer like in the spot, in a designated spot, and he would come pick it up and put it next to the dock. If they had a setup like that, you know, they wouldn't ask this big rig to go park it there. I wouldn't think. Some companies might, but I guess everybody's a little different. One link to the video. Okay. I'll try to remember, but I should be able to just look his name up and then find him online. Find him on YouTube or whatever. It can be done. Yeah, it can be. Maybe if the next dock's just like that, we'll try it. We'll do it. I'd say we got at least a couple more loads to go in this live stream. That's what I need though. People to be in the chat, like telling me how I'm messing it up and what I should be doing instead. Not really how I'm messing it up, but like, you know, different suggestions. Wait, what? You pull in for an inspection at the next way station. Okay, cool, man. Chill. That was like crazy. Submit to an inspection. Vehicle gross weight 32 tons. Thank you for cooperation. Have a safe journey. That is awesome, man. I didn't know they added that. Usually it just says, you know, whatever successful, go ahead. You know, but they added my actual vehicle weight. What was that, 32 tons or 37 tons? I can't even remember. I got too excited. That was cool too, man. I did read that in an update, that they were like trying to make like the rest stops and the way stations and stuff more interactive and like more realistic. You know, not like the ETS waste, like rest stops and stuff where you just kind of pull in here and then you're done. You know, because some of these rest stops over here get fairly elaborate. You know, like you got to come in, the cars go this way, the trucks go that way, the trucks pull in here. You know, different stuff. Well, she's struggling to pull this hill. Come on, big mama. Get it on. game is a learning curve. It definitely is. You know, and they keep adding stuff, and the fact that it's been so long. Like, if you check out my channel, or whatever, it's been like 6 months, I think, since I've even done anything on YouTube. And in that 6 months, I've barely played any video games. I just got into playing Battlegrounds, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds in the last, like, month or something like that, which I haven't even played that much either. Like, I normally just watch videos all the time, just because I die a lot, so it's more enjoyable just to watch other people not die, I guess. But it is kind of good to know you watch these guys that are like super good at FPS games, first person shooter, and they die. Like, they die not quite as much as I do, but they do die. I do have a bragging point though. I'm gonna tell everybody this, anybody that's video game related. What's going on here? But I started playing Battlegrounds, and I won like the 4th match I played, or 4th or 5th or something like that. I won. Actually beat everybody. Got first place. I'm just like, it blew my mind. I took a screenshot of it. I think I'd killed like 4 people. It even ended in a field, like one of those wheat fields or whatever. If you played that game, you ought to know. But I have the U.S.-Canada map and driving around that map. Is that a mod? You haven't even checked out mods either, like map mods or whatever. It did say the oversized load thing is multiplayer compatible. I did get that. I haven't really seen much on that, but so like they have, I'm sure they have tons of map mods. Like, I'm sure like a modder has come out with the entire United States probably. Why is the speed limit 35 right here? Doesn't make any sense. You only play this. This is a cool game, man. You have a steering wheel? A G27? Or some other version of a steering wheel? Hey, 222, thanks, brother. Thanks for stopping in. If I remember, I'll come check out your YouTube channel, see what's going on over there. You're probably doing better than I am, because you probably do more videos and stuff, but it's good to see ya. Or talk to you, whatever you want to call it. We're going on an hour and a half now. I never did look up the air horn button. You know the air horn button, Tom? What's the air horn button? I know H, it's like the steering wheel horn. But we don't want the steering wheel horn, we want the actual, like, air horn. No mic. Oh, you don't have a mic. Oh, man. Yeah, I just have a mic in my headset. Like, I actually bought a really, like, the headset I'm using right now has a mic in it. You know, it actually does really good. I hear things really well. And I bought it off eBay. Like a really cheap, like, Chinese something or other. I think it's called Sadie's something or other. It's really cheap. Hola, William Flores. ¿Cómo está? I don't actually speak Spanish, so that's probably almost about the extent of my Spanish knowledge. Not to be, you know, not to try to seem like I know Spanish, but I took Spanish in high school. So like hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. You know, stuff like that. That's about what I know. For some reason, I remember La Ventana, the window. That's I actually remember that better than anything, you know, other than Ola, obviously. But I set up my buttons on the wheel for the horn. But try M. You cannot do that. First, stop your truck. Oh, that's the map. Oh, it's in, like in November. You're close. You probably meant in. It's probably a typo or something. I don't know. Yeah, M is map. N is the horn. Why would N be air horn? And I didn't even use it just then, even though a truck drove by. And it's weird though, because like here in the States, if you have a commercial driver's license to drive one of these trucks, an air brake endorsement on your driver's license is an N. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but yeah, that's how it works. If you have air brake endorsement, there's an N on your driver's license. Yes, I think that's what it is. There's N tanker. I think N might be tanker. Maybe the air brakes, there's no endorsement, but there's no restriction. Like if you don't have air brakes, there is a restriction. If you do have air brakes, then there's nothing. I can't remember. It's been so long since I took that sort of test. How is William Flores? Where's William Flores from? We've got people from, so far we've had people from South Africa. The other place, oh, that was the South African guy. So South African, I can't even remember. That's the only one I can remember now. Usually I ask where people are from, then I ask them like awesome geographical whatever questions. Pal's Trail? Achievement progress. What is Pal's Trail? Is that like I drove so far or whatever? Copper State. 1 out of 15. Copper State. Ooh, the speed limit's 75. I must have went into a different state then. Did I just enter Nevada? Or something crazy? Let's get it down. Go faster, truck. Go faster. Can we actually do 75 in this truck? I bet we can. Look this up. Someone made a keyboard map of the shortcuts. It won't let you paste the link. I don't know how that works. A keyboard map of the shortcuts. Keyboard map. So like I could print it out and like put it over here on the side or something. And it would tell me what all of them do. I need to stiffen my centering spring a little bit, I guess. Actually, I probably need it. I don't know. Like, I want to stiffen it for stuff like this because it's like really loose. But then, like when I'm backing in or like turning it really tight in the city and stuff, I want to loosen it. That way, it's not like pushing my drawer all over the place. Because I don't have a permanent, like a professional, like computer desk at all. The one I'm using right now, I bought it at an auction for $1. It even came with a crappy old chair that I ended up burning. Da-da-da. Yeah, I need music. What is going on here? Why is that way? That's weird. Why did it want me to go down there? Shows you what each button does, like the air horn. That would be very helpful if I had like a printout, but I don't know if I need one. I mean, it depends on how popular this is with people. Like if I have a whole bunch of people in here like all the time, like today it's really good, you know. So if they're in here because I'm playing American Truck Simulator, you know, if I get a bunch of likes, how about this? If I hit like, I don't know, we'll say if I hit 10 likes, then I'll do another American Truck Sim live stream sometime in the next probably a couple weeks. Probably need to hit a fueling station at some point. Does it tell me how much fuel I have left? Somewhere in here. So cargo destination. Nope, nowhere. Alright, so we're like, you know, whatever on that. What does this do? Cannot do that. Firstly, stop the truck. Okay. No, I can't do that either. I got rid of that. That's cool. Maybe I don't actually need that. What is this? No mirrors. Going pro driving right here. don't need a mirror. What do I need a mirror for? I got front mirrors. That'll work. Drive McKinworth. Yeah, if I get my music fixed before the next stream, then we'll have music. But I think, I'm pretty sure what's wrong is I have the music on an external hard drive, and I'm pretty sure I have broken the external hard drive somehow. I've damaged it or something, probably by taking it apart and tinkering with it. And so yeah, now I'm kind of stuck because now iTunes doesn't know where the music is. All it keeps telling me is that, you know, oh, I can't find the file. And I'm just like, obviously, because the file is on something I can't access. I don't know. I'll try to fix it later. See what happens. 75. I have a hard time seeing my speedometer though. I'm doing a little under 70 at the moment. So that's the way it looks. You look down there. Do it about 67. 68. There's a guy. What? Okay. Yep. And space bar is emergency brake. Parking brake. Hello, helicopter. I don't know what you're doing, but cool, man. This game actually runs pretty smooth. I don't really know what my settings are, but it runs pretty smooth. Oh. To like program my my camera button, like the one that like straightens me out or whatever. I need to program it to a different button. Something on my steering wheel, like shifter. Headlights on now. Lots of hill. You got more time now? How'd you get more time? Didn't you be like going to school or something? Where's my fuel gauge? Oh, it's over there. Okay, I see it. Just right at the steering wheel. Got a little over a quarter of a tank left. More time. That's good, man. Hang out with us some more, talk about stuff. Good luck, gotta run. Alright, thanks, Tom. Sorry I didn't see that. I don't know if you left already, but really appreciate all the advice and all the comments and stuff. Thank you for hanging out with me. Maybe I'll see you on the road sometime. Am I gonna make more FS17 videos? I don't really know. It is kind of up in the air at the moment. I was talking about it earlier that, you know, FS17, it takes a lot of time to do videos, to, you know, you got to devote a lot of time to doing farm sim videos. You know, there's a lot of off-screen playing. You know, I suppose we could probably do FS17 live streams. You know, people would enjoy that. And as long as there's no expectation about, you know, well, things are prepped and ready to go ahead of time. You know, it would basically be just like this. Like, you know, I'm playing, and wherever I stop is where I pick up the next time. You know, but like FS17, if you're watching this, if you're in the stream right now, and you want me to do FS17, I need map suggestions. You know, the only map I have going right now is the base map. I think I have Sandy Bay going, but I'm like a long ways into it. You know, and I'm pretty sure I've added like a bunch of money and have equipment all over the place. That sort of stuff. So, but like if people want me to do it, I can do it. You know, it wouldn't really take any more time as long as if I stream 2 or 3 hours of it, and we just kind of go from there. There's no build up, there's no anything. You know, we can pick a map and we'll just go to town. You know, we'll work on it for 3 hours. Whatever we get done, we get done. No big deal. As long as nobody minds that, and I don't have anybody complaining because, you know, it's taken forever to get anywhere on the map. But maybe pick a map that we're just gonna kind of chill. You know, maybe a small map. I'm not anywhere close to, like, I don't know anything about mods that have come out for FS17. So, like I was just saying, you know, if you want me to play it, pick a map. You know, everybody can kind of comment, put a comment down below. Hit the like button while you're at it, but put a comment down there, give me a suggestion for a map that you think I should play. You know, if one person comment, like if 222 here, it's in the chat, 222, if you write in the chat down there, you know, the name of a map, and nobody else comments, then I'll do a stream on that map. I mean, that's kind of how it works. You know, when you're such a small YouTuber that, like, if one person comments, you know, that's basically gonna, like, decide, you know, what happens. I think I was just, like, parked back there. There was 2 people there, wasn't there? It almost looked like a car, but it must have been like a little short truck. We're going on like an hour, almost 2 hours now. An hour and 48 minutes, what I got in the stream. Good business, man. Good business. And it's been pretty active like the whole time. People have been talking to me. It's a good day. Got 3 subscribers. I'm up to 310. Still shooting for that 500 though, and the 1,000. La Folds. Is that a map? I'm assuming that's a map, because otherwise that word probably just doesn't make any sense. Alright, so 222 is voting on La Folds. That's what he's saying. That's his vote. His vote is that we play on La Folds. I don't know when this is going to happen. It's probably going to be a couple of weeks still until I get around to doing my next live stream, because I'm going to do some traveling. I've got to work out some more things with, like, house improvements. You know, talk to a guy about why he hasn't been calling me back, that sort of stuff. So, FS17 map La Folds. I'm going to have to definitely write that down here in a second. What is that? My phone is going off. I don't know who that is. They can leave me a message. They can leave me a voicemail if it's even decently important. What? One missed call. Alright. I've got it on vibrate, but I've also got it sitting on a wooden desk. Yes. I'm assuming the yes means that La Folds is a map. try to see if I can write this down without wrecking. We got a lot of equipment on that map.
Arcadi. Arcadi.
I don't know what that was about, but okay. Kind of wonder if I need to turn the chat or the voice, whatever thing it is off. Cause like that guy just said something in another language. I don't even know what it is. So if it's bad, I apologize. I'm sorry. I don't even know what he said. Yeah. There's no bad language in my chat, but I mean, I don't know. You got a lot of equipment on it. Oh, they start you with a lot of equipment on that map. That'd be good. I mean, we wouldn't have to really work up to it much. You know, if we start with a lot of equipment and, you know, quite a few fields or whatever, then we can just jump right into it. You know, and start doing some good work. I've actually done a really good job on this, like this scenery and stuff. It's actually really cool. I do know that travel times, like, pretty sure when they first came out with it, people were discussing the fact that, like, travel times are really short. I don't know if they've, like, changed that or what, but, I don't even know how you would adjust that. I suppose there's a way. You know, you drive the same stretch of road, and instead of taking you 5 minutes, it takes 10 minutes. Or vice versa. In Mod Hub. I can look that up, see what's going on, see how things are. Oh, she's gonna pull the hill. What time is it? It's probably close to 5 o'clock. 4:51. I always say, they're probably most likely the person that called me. They probably work at a business that closes at 5. They call me at 4:50 for no reason at all, and only give me 10 minutes to call them back. Do they not know I'm a professional YouTuber streaming? How do they not know these things? Huh? No, it's from somebody in here. I know it wasn't them. No, like in town is a local number. I'm trying to talk to Mrs. Butcherman about who called, and also not give away like the area code phone number or the town we're in. Very challenging. I don't need no like actual stalkers. Aberdeenshire. Is that a place? Aberdeenshire?
Just pull over, put your hazard lights on and pull it.
Does that mean that?
Go for a break.
Does that mean that person's close to me because they're chatting? Like, are they talking over my CB, basically? I don't really know how that works. Eamon Hamdi. Hello, Eamon. How's it going, brother? Is that how you sell it? Is that how you say it? Eamon Hamdi? Hamdi? I don't know. How are you? Where are you from? That's like the general question on this channel. Is how are you and where are you from? I like to know. I like to know that I'm talking to people from around the world. We get much enjoyment. they've already had people in here from like all over the place, like South Africa and what do you say? I don't know. I'm not really that worried about it. Mrs. Butcherman's asking how many people are in the stream. I don't know. I really only, like, I'm not looking at the number. I really only know from, like, the people that are talking. Because I think so far the highest number I've seen chatting at the same time is, like, three or four. Which generally means there's about double that in the stream. Normally. I don't know if that's actually the case or not, but that's generally what I go by. There's only about half the people that watch streams actually talk. That's alright though. The views are what counts. And the like buttons. And the subscriptions. I already got 3 subscribers today. It was amazing. You know, Mr. Waddles popped up and there was a big It's good. It's good. It's funny stuff. Oh man. Everybody enjoys Mr. Waddles. Yeah, he's amazing. I'm sure I'll have people watching the archive of this going, what's a Mr. Waddles? Who's a Mr. Waddles? If you want to know who Mr. Waddles is, leave me a comment and I'll explain it to you. Or wait till the next stream and I'll explain it then. Just make sure you're in the stream and watching. Hit the subscribe button and Mr. Waddles will pop up. You gotta make it fun. I mean, if people want to hit the you know, if you make it fun and they want to hit the subscribe button, they will. The more subscriptions, the better. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I need fuel. I was down to like less than a quarter of a tank, I think. That's never very good. How many gallons are we gonna put in? 200? 250? Place your bets. Place your bets. 300? 254. That was almost right. You know what I'm saying? How much that cost us? A lot of money. Alright, let's get her on. I don't even know how much longer we got left. How far we gotta go. Where's that button? Not that one. Not that one. That one. An hour and 48 minutes. That's not very long. We're like almost there. If we get there, I might have to take a short break. Probably gonna go eat something. And then go to the bathroom, check my voicemail, see who that was. Figure out who's calling me. Who wants to conversate with the Butcher Man. I have thought about changing my name, honestly. I know I've talked about it before, but I've actually thought about changing my name. And I think in my Battlegrounds profile, I'm called B-Man. Like B-E-E, comma, or B-E-E dash man. But I've also thought about just simply changing my name to just Butcher. Take off the man. Because the man just seems a little unnecessary sometimes. So then I could just be Butcher. You know, I don't need to be Butcher Man, I can just be Butcher. Just take off the man part. Butch. I think Butch though kind of doesn't really convey what I want to get across. So maybe I'll have it be Butcher. I don't really know. It's like a tough thing. I don't know how some of these guys like pick their names and they're so awesome. And it seems like a very complicated process. You know, I'm sure some of them are probably just nicknames that other people have given them. Which I don't really have a nickname. Like I do have a nickname, but it's my actual nickname, so I can't really use that. At least I won't use that. I'll say that. What was that button? F3, there we go. I'm gonna get it figured out, man. I'm gonna remember all these buttons, and then I'm gonna stop streaming forever, and then I'm gonna forget again. So it's not really gonna matter. Where's this going? Is it going to a quarry, maybe? Kind of looks like I might be going to a quarry. Oh, I didn't even have a choice but to turn there. We're all gassed up, full of fuel, raring to go. And since our truck is like all upgraded and stuff, we probably need to start like working on paying off our loans, so they stop like, you know, stealing money from us. Not really stealing, but I mean it's interest. You know, every loan you pay off before the next installment, it helps. So I think we'll try to do that after this drop. We'll like see if we can pay off one of our loans or something. Pretty sure we can. I don't really remember how much money we have though. I would really love to try to figure out how to put chat in the stream, but I don't know how to do it. Like I use OBS, but I don't know how to put it to where the chat is actually in the screen, in the stream. You know, that would be awesome if I could do that. I've searched and watched videos and all sorts of stuff, and I can't figure out how to do it. There was a video, a guy I was watching the other day, that the guy was actually streaming on YouTube and Twitch, and had both chats put together on his stream. And it's like, that is a guy who knows exactly what he's doing. I'm not gonna say his name, just I don't want to have to, like, I don't want to endorse his channel in case he just doesn't like me or something random like that. But it looked really cool. We're gonna go for it. I mean, there's got to be a way to put it in there, right? Gonna see it from here. Where is it at? Oh, it's over there somewhere. Oh, that's not what it looked like in the backing thing. Alright. Alright, it's like on the other side of these boxes. You're gonna have to like try to... Yeah, see, that is not what it looked like. The thing. Not at all. Whoops. I'm gonna have to do it like this, just so we're not taking absolutely forever. What web browser have you got? YouTube on? Open? I mean at the moment? Google Chrome? I guess. That's terrible. How did I end up doing that? Maybe I need to like do my U-turn thingy. terrible bagging maneuvers. Whoop. I think that's a big sturdy bumper. Maybe I should start picking the easier ones now. Yeah, that is not what it looked like in the options thing. Not at all. Like in the options things, it looked like you had to pull up. Like, pull up there somewhere at an angle. And like side on back it. I think that's the right word for it, the right name. What am I doing? Terrible backing simulator. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Just run my load, maybe. Get a smaller truck. I swear, I can do better than this in real life. Will it take it? No. Will it? Nope. One more pull forward. Oh, I need a break. A little bit of a break. I think I need to watch those videos Tom was suggesting. Alright. Oh, that's so cool, it actually does it. That is cool. What do we got? $25,259. How much money do we have? 51 grand. Can we pay off a loan? We can pay off a loan. Yeah. Yes. Boom. Alright. We can borrow 80,000. Alright, so I think because we're in multiplayer, we need to like move out of the way before I decide to go and crap. We got very terrible parking spot. We're gonna park there anywhere though. It's out of the way. Oh, where are we at? Alright, so it looks like there's still 3 states. I'm sure they're probably gonna add more. I've explored quite a bit of it. 10.12%. Okay, maybe not quite a bit of it. Alright, I'm gonna have to take like a short intermission while you guys like stare at a screen that says stand by. We'll return shortly. Alright, I am back. But, unfortunately, I'm in the kitchen. And, oh, the wife says Mrs. Butcherman says the dinner's almost done. So I'm gonna have to take off and go eat some dinner. Let's see, what all have we got today? It says peak concurrent. 6 people. 6 people maxed out. Total view time, 5 hours. Average view duration is 3 minutes. Live view, I don't even know. I don't know how all that works. Concurrent viewers 1 is what it says. Not sure I always believe that, but okay. What else does it tell me? Not a whole lot of anything. Not a whole lot going on in this screen. Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. I'm gonna try to do another one like tomorrow. Not tomorrow. What is today? Monday. I'm gonna try to do another one probably next week or Thursday. I'll think about it. I might do one Thursday. Give it a few days. I'll probably try to do another one. But we'll see. It has been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Anybody watching the archive, I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please hit that like button for me. Chop it in half. Chop the like button. I don't know. I've contemplated cool like sayings or whatever like that, but I just can't ever bring myself to like, you know, whatever. But that is such a cool truck, isn't it? Everybody likes the truck. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. That is going to be it for today. Please get your last and final comments in before I turn it off. 222 says bye. I think he said that earlier, though. He probably had to head off to school or something. But, oh. It says there's only one person in the stream, so Freezer RC has just subscribed. Thank you, Freezer RC. Hopefully you didn't just get here. Hopefully you've been here. Because the stream is ending, unfortunately. But I do appreciate the subscription. That is 4. Wait, 312? That's 5 for me today. Why did I not do the other one? Did I miss one? I might have to check that out somehow. Let's see. Hello and bye. Freezer, I'm gonna try to do another live stream on like Thursday. What do we got? GT Ninja. That was the last one. What in the world? I don't know. I'm gonna try to do another one on Thursday at about the same time. So I started this 2 hours ago. So whatever time it is for you. Let's drive together on ATS online. Okay, that's what we're gonna try. So Thursday at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. I should be at the exact location I am now. So just for you, we're gonna run in here right quick and we're gonna check this out. Actually, I don't need to go in there, do I? Go back out here. Thursday, 3 o'clock, I will be here. Outside Holbrook. Or whatever this is. That's where I'm gonna be. Just east of Holbrook here. I would really enjoy that. Like if I can get some people to come drive with me, maybe they can get the same load or something like that. I don't know how that works. Like if you can try to get the same load, you know, to go to the same place, that would be lots and lots of fun. I do really love that. Like I like the idea of playing with the subscribers. So if we can get a bunch of subscribers together who play like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, then we can do PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Later, like 5 p.m. Oh, okay, so like right now is when you would join the stream, right? Is that what you're saying? I can try to do later. Like I could probably do later today. But like I gotta go to eat dinner now. So if you're still around, check for. I could probably try to do another live stream here in a few hours. It depends on what I got going on around the house and stuff. But right now it's 5 o'clock. I could probably try to do one at 8 in 3 hours, maybe. So just check back at my channel, and I will try to see if I can schedule one. So we'll see. All right, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in. I really appreciate the subscription. If you do, I know you didn't probably see much of it or any of it at all. But if you like what you hear and what you will probably see later, you know, I could always use a like button. But yeah, I should be here then in 3 hours if I'm streaming. So if I put up, just check my channel. It should tell you if I put up an event, live streaming event. If I'm gonna do it, I'll put it up here in like an hour. I'll put up the event and then it'll be there. So you already know where I'm gonna be. All right. Thank you all very much, and I hope you all have a good night, or a good day, or whatever it is for you. Some of you, it's morning. I think 222 said it was like 7 o'clock in the morning or something crazy. But thanks for joining me, guys. This is Butcher Me, and good day, y'all.